Hi YouTube, brutally honest here with a Dragunity deck profile. This is my friend's deck profile, and it was the first deck he ever ran. With XZs these days, it's become a whole lot better than the standard Dragunities, which you probably know of. He'll fire away with the deck profile now.
Okay, so monsters first. Got your wing beast, 3 ducks, main engine of the deck. Lets you synchro your 6s and then up to your 8s, and it's very important for this deck. 1 legionnaire, lets you synchro for 5s and do your Atlas plays. I like it at 1 in this deck. Then you got your 1 Zephyros. You special summon it from your grave by returning 1 card you control.
Yeah, typically the Ravine.
Yeah, so it means you can reuse your Ravine. That's the wing beast. Now you got your dragons, 3 phalanx, self-explanatory, staple of the deck. And then there's play 1 Atlas. Generally the rule is you play however many Atlases you played legionnaires. So 1 Atlas. And then 2 Mistletoe, really easy to special summon. You just tribute 1 Dragunity.
And then the phalanx, which you usually use, it just re-equips, so it's essentially just a free special summon.
Yeah, what he said. And then I'll tack in 1 Laverton. Not many people play this, but I like it. With Atom, you can get this out of the deck real easy, or with Red Eyes from your graveyard, and it makes it pretty easy to try and drag you on. And then you got your 1 Red Eyes, pretty standard. That's the dragons, and then I'll play 1 Effect Veiler.
Yep.
Now onto the spells. I've got the Dragunity engine, 3 Ravine, 3 Terraforming, and 1 Consonance. Only 1 Consonance because I don't play many Atlas. I find 1 is a good amount. My favourite card in the deck.
Best card of the deck.
Triple Lance. It protects your monsters and also lets you run over big monsters, so it's just such a good card.
Yeah, just essential for allowing all the plays to go off, because I mean 1 Fiendish Chain can really set this deck
yeah,
back.
this deck is based around making the big plays, so you need them uninterrupted. Okay, then you got your staples. You got your double MST and heavy, Dark Hole, Reborn, Book of Moon, Mind Control, Pot of Avarice. Then I play 1 Foolish Burial to pitch the Zephyros or Phalanx to the grave. It's a good card. And then 1 Quill Pen of Guildus, which I don't have at the moment, but it pretty much is you return 2 win monsters to your deck from your graveyard, and then you can bounce 1 of your opponent's.
Yeah, so it's essentially a Compulse and a mini Pot of Avarice in 1 card, so I think it's really good.
Yeah, I've been trying it out and it's been working alright, so yeah, it's my tech in the spells, and that's it. Now for the traps. Pretty light. Only 2 Warning, 1 Judgment, pretty standard.
Staple.
Yeah, 2 Deep Prison, 2 Bottomless, might change them for Fiendish Chains, and then 1 Magic Drain. I don't play Starlight Road because lots of times you've got it face down and Ravine on the field, and they just MST your Ravine, so I like Magic Drain better. It's better for protecting your Ravine.
Very versatile and quite underused as well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay, that's traps. Now
extra deck.
Extra deck.
Which is, I guess, it's all about the extra deck. So
yeah. We'll start off 1 Catasta. Only play 1 level 5 because I only have 1 Legionnaire, but that's pretty staple. You need to run that. And then
Heart of the Plays.
Yeah, Heart of the Plays. You summon your ducks, get your phalanx out, and then you go into this card. You need it for all your plays. You need it at 3. Okay. And then I'll play 1 Gaia.
Beat down.
Beat stick. It's useful because the Vajrayanas are pretty weak. So sometimes you need a beat stick just to get over things.
If the Vajrayanas get Veiled, then
okay. Well then you need
not strong.
A few level 8s. I play Stardust. Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Archfiend. Some people don't play this, but I like it. It's got really high attack. And 1 Scrap Dragon.
Staple.
Yep. And now I've tried to drag you on. It's really good for OTKing. It's pretty strong, and yeah, it's pretty broken.
Favorite card, Battle Fader. Yes. Anyway,
Xyz. I'll play one Maystroke. It's just pretty staple card. I don't summon it too much, but it's just in there in case I need to stall or something. And then, pretty important to the new version of the Dragunities, Heretic Dragon King of Aiden. It lets you do your big plays.
Especially some of the Red Eyes or the Laverton from the deck.
Yeah, and yeah, you get enables the big plays. And then I've got one Sword Breaker, which if I get a Phantom Strike Bouncer will replace this. But at the moment I've got this. It's a pretty good card in itself. It's just like a Catastrophe for any type. And then last of all, one Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. You put that over your items after you've used them, and then you can attack for more life points.
Gives it greater OTK potential.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks Leon for giving your deck profile on Dragunities. As we said, there was lots of plays you could do with this deck, so we thought we might as well show them to you.
Okay, well this play is pretty standard. You only need 2 cards in your hand, Ravine and Zephyros.
So that's it. It occurs fairly often.
Yep. So what you do is you play the Ravine, and you send Zephyros to the graveyard to search your deck. You add a Dragunity Phalanx to your hand, and then you special summon the Zephyros, pay 400 life points, and bounce your Ravine. So you've got your Ravine and your Phalanx in your hand. You replay the Ravine, discard Phalanx, and search your deck again. This time you add a Dux, and you're going to normal summon the Dux. You normal summon the Dux, you equip the Phalanx, special summon it, and then you sync. You do a lot of syncing in this combo. First off, you get Vajrayana, equip again, special summon. Now you sync with these two, get another Vajrayana, get your Phalanx out again, and this is where the new Xyz card comes in. You overlay for Heretic King, detach one material.
If your opponent's also got an open field, you can go straight into your Laverton here.
You've got 2 options at this point. You can either special summon Laverton or a Red Eyes. If, for example, they don't have any cards on the field, you go for a Laverton, and then you sync the Laverton and the Phalanx for a Trident Dragon, which is this one. And then you should have some back row set, or you can kill your Ravine if you're desperate, and that's game.
And then the other play?
The other play, you special summon Red Eyes, use its effect to get out a Vajrayana, which was a material, so you'll always have something in your grave for it to target, and then you can make a level 8 Synchro. Stardust, whatever you need.
In this next segment, I thought I'd have a look at the cards which really hurt Dragunities the most. DD Crow obviously will remove the Phalanxes from play in the graveyard. As you saw in the last combo, one Phalanx is used countless times, and by removing it at the very beginning of the play would have really halted it. The second card I want to have a look at is Thunder King Ryo. Thunder King Ryo not only can negate inherent special summons, so the synchro summoning of your Stardust or your Vajrayana, but it also prevents the Dragunity player from adding cards from their deck to their hand, which makes Ravine almost pointless. The next card I want to have a look at is Dimensional Fissure. Dimensional Fissure will remove them all from play, and this deck really has a struggle against anything removed from play based. The Phalanxes will be banished, and then from that point on, they won't be able to reuse those Phalanxes and Synchro Climb. So there's big problems with this in Macrocosmos. Next card is Mind Crush. They add cards to their hand, and then an immediate discard and an insight into their hand will can completely disrupt all their players. The worst card, most sadly, is Max C. As you saw in that last combo, there was many special summons, and Max C can get +10, +11 for the opposition player. Next card I want to have a look at is Change's Appearance. Change's Appearance on Phalanx again will completely shut the deck down. They'll have no outs. All the phalanxes will be removed, and the deck does not go into Levier, so they can't be brought back. Fiendish Chain is also a problem card as well. One Fiendish Chain can disrupt the whole combo. If it had been played on Dragunity Ducks in that opening sequence, then the Dragunity player would only have been limited to a rank 4 Xyz. So we look at it and we think, well, how can we counter it? Well, Thunder King Ryo is a pain for Dragunities to deal with, and the best out to that is Soul Taker. Soul Taker will target, so even if the opponent has multiple monsters on the field, the Thunder King can be eliminated, and the 1,000 life points gained for the opponent is really well worth it. For the DD Crows and the Max Cs, the best out is Debunk. Debunk is well, it's spell speed 3, and will stop these and remove them from play. It's probably the most effective way of dealing with one of these cards. Ideally, Soul Drain can also be used, but MST can easily be chained to that, and it won't, and often it won't be as effective as Debunk is. Obviously, the next cards are traps. Dragunities can suffer a lot from certain traps like these, spells and traps like these. So, a combination of these 3 cards in the extra deck will really work wonders. Spell and trap removal is vital in this deck, and these 3 cards do the job.